we are playing a special to celebrate today's Oscar ceremonies. 50 questions, which each answer contains the surname of an actor which has won the Best Actor Oscar or the Best Supporting Actor Oscar in the Academy Awards.
So it's all male?
Yeah. Yeah, there may be some phonetic kind of liberalism with this, and there may be the odd space in between the words, but nevertheless, there is a surname which can be gleaned within each of the following 50 answers. Good luck, everybody. Your first question is said to come in like a lion and go up. Dexter.
March?
Yes, anybody know?
Dexter.
Frederick March played Al Stevenson in The Years of Our Lives, Best Years of Our Lives in 1946.
And Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah, no.
Mr. Hyde, yeah.
Which single word is the equivalent of the German surname Fassbender? Dean. Cooper is correct.
Correct me.
Which singer spelt out bananas in a 2004 single as in Debster?
Gwen Stefani. Correct.
As in the shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Edmund Gwenn was Kris Kringle in the original Miracle on 34th Street. In Great Britain, what unit was used for either liquid or dry measure equal to 8 imperial quarts, 2 imperial gallons? Beam.
Peck.
Peck is correct. From the Dutch word meaning a book laying or remaining regularly in one place, what do we call a book or computer file for recording and totaling economic transactions measured in terms of a monetary unit of account by account type, with debits and credits in separate columns and a beginning monetary balance and an ending market?
Spreadsheet.
No.
So I was
thinking of it.
And a beginning a monetary balance and ending monetary balance for each account. Book or computer file? Norman.
Ledger.
Correct.
Book or computer file, he says when he's finished the question.
Yeah, no, I said a book lane. Ledger. Heath Ledger won for the Joker in The Dark Knight 2008. Backed, Tony, backed with Kiss and Run, and the follow-up to You Don't Know. What was Helen Shapiro's second UK, Tony?
Walking Back to Happiness.
Yeah.
Correct, Tony.
Christopher Walken won for The Deer Hunter. Next one is this. Name that standard rule of match play backgammon that dictates when the leading player comes to within 1 point of winning the match, a following game is played without a doubling cube. It's called, Beam.
Candid.
No, Tony?
Bearing.
No, it's reset, it's a Crawford rule. Which urban slang term refers to the retention of more than one's fair share of a reefer? As in the 19th... That market?
Bogart.
Don't bogart that, Joy! That market gets a point. Humphrey Bogart, Charlie Holmes at 1951. Based on 3 short stories by...
How do you know that?
Based on 3 short stories by the titular author. Name the Opera Fantastique by Jacques Offenbach, who died a year... Tony?
Back to Tales of Hoffman.
It is the Tales of Hoffman, Les Contes de Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman played Ted Kramer and Raymond Babbitt. You know in both what films it was because you're good quiz players. What did trainee solicitor Benjamin Pell do to illicitly obtain 75 bags of papers, including bank statements and confidential legal correspondence of such luminaries as Rhodes?
Hack.
I'm afraid not.
Wrong rooms.
And such luminaries as Elton John before he was stopped by a high court injunction. End of question. Top market.
Steel.
McP.
He went through the bins.
Yeah, he robbed bins.
Oh, Christ.
Name and number wanted. What race was Annika Hansen assimilated to, and how many members were there? McP.
Bog. Bog 9.
Yes. And how many members were in Tertiary Adjunctive Ultimatrix 01, of which she was the 7th?
When he said Bog, he just said Bog, I'm going to get it.
Ernest Bognan played Matt Piletti in Matty in 1955, so McP a great 2 points. Give him a little, I like a little round of applause. Come on, birthday. Reset and off we go. Name Microsoft's web search engine that was unveiled by Microsoft CEO Bing. Bing is correct. Bing Crosby won for Father Chuck O'Malley in Going May Way. 1944, Reese said, would you like to swing on a star? As of 2017, the only country in the world to receive WWF's, that's the World Wildlife Fund by the way, definition of sustainable development. Which island's highest point is, oh, did I say all surnames?
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of Christian names.
We noticed that with Bing's
It's always with Bing, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Buzz.
Buzz, go on.
Cuba.
Yes! If you didn't see what happened there, I'm not going to go explain it because we've only got half an hour on these films because there's some stupid customs law regarding cameras reset. Cuba Gooding Jr. was in the Tom Cruise film. Next one is this. Phileas Fogg, McCoy's, Co-Fresh, Bean.
Crisps.
Crisp is correct.
Correct bean.
Donald Crisp won with Gwilym Morgan in How Green Was My Valley. Could have been a good film, instead it was boring as shit. Next one is
Reset.
with 18 years, 5 months and 12 days at the helm, Robert Menzies was the longest lead. Australia, yeah. Anybody? Mahershala Ali was quite in Moonlight. Yes, I can do reset you. There you go. Don't panic. That good?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali was in Moonlight. He won last year for Kwan. Again, well, let's not even go there. Next one. 50 Albanian quindaka are equivalent to what fraction of what currency? Norman. No, Fat Marky. What fraction of what currency?
The fifth of market.
Bean?
Quarter of a dollar.
No. It's half lek. Half lek.
I'm thinking of couldn't get it. Like, oh, I think
This was about question 58 or 59, 48 and 49 on the list. I did struggle to write some of these. There's only 160 to go at. Come on, give me a break, will you? Next one is this half lek. Manufactured by Avro and designed by Roy Chadwick. 7,377 of what model plane? Norman.
Lancaster.
It's correct. Burt Lancaster won for something all over. What did Burt Lancaster win for, Tony?
He won for Elmer Gantry.
He did win for Elmer Gantry. It's correct. Traditionally made with oatmeal and black treacle, often associated with Yorkshire. Named that Jester.
Parking.
Yeah, Alan Arkin won for Edwin Hoover in Little Miss Sunshine. I can't quite like that. If you look very carefully, Brian Cranston's in there with a long-haired appearance. Rhodes, Debster got the points there. Next. From the French word for melting, name the icing that can be stiff or runny, and it's used, for example, in a fat market.
Fondant.
Yes, a Henry Fondant is correct. Norman Taylor Jr. in On Golden Pond. Next one is this. Are you pleased with that one? Here we go. Number 20. According to Unilever's site, which range of shampoos and conditioners continues to be a leading McP?
Johnson & Johnson.
I'm afraid not. -1. You're not doing very well on this, are you? Lee.
Head & Shoulders.
I'm afraid not. Continues to be a leading everyday value brand, and it was described in old adverts as the biggest news in beautiful hair. It's been.
Wash and go.
No, but you haven't lost anything. Somebody?
Alberto Balsam.
Yes, Martin Balsam won in 1965 for £1,000. He played Arthur Byrne.
I always thought Alberto Balsam was an Irish actor.
Correct.
Alberta Balsam. That was awesome, I use it myself. Reset, and here we go. Previously equal to 4,800 sheets. What paper measurement? Lee?
Green.
Nope. Fat Marky?
Quite.
No, I thought you had it. What paper measure is now standardised as 5,000 sheets, consisting of 5 bundles, 10 reams or 200 quires? Norman?
Stack. Robert Stack.
No. McPhee?
Crate.
No.
No.
It's tracting. Oh, good. It's Bale. It's a Bale. Christian Bale. Who was as magnificent as Dick Eklund in The Fighter with Marky Mark and the awesome, hot Amy Adams. Next one is this. Reese. Oh, nobody gets any points there, do you? I think I do for all that information, which is written there in front of me. Not all of it. Next one, Bale. Occurring naturally, 1 in every 55 million births. The first group of what known to survive infancy were the Dion sisters, but Lee.
Siamese twins.
I'm afraid not, Lee, and I've not finished the question. Fat McKee?
Conjoined twins?
Wrong. McPhee?
Oh.
Sextuplets.
No. Tony?
Quintuplets.
Quinn is correct. Anthony Quinn was, he won twice. Lust for Life and Viva Zapata.
Which one?
Yeah.
Some points in it.
No, it's one.
In fiction, to which farm is Anne Shirley, a young orphan? Tony?
Anna Green Gables.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Performed primarily, I'm after a dance. Performed primarily in a closed position and in triple time. Which dance form generally involves the two partners performing a lead?
Foxtrot.
No.
Wrong lead.
Which dance form? McPhee?
Polka.
No.
Wrong mark.
Two partners performing a rise and fall action where their shoulders move smoothly parallel with the floor and heads facing the direction of the turn, or the man's head is upright and looking over the right shoulder of the lady. Bean?
Charleston.
No. You know, Rhodes?
Waltz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christoph Waltz.
Just
Twins. Jesus.
Christoph Waltz, the rest of you. Reset. Here's the next one. What arm of the Irish Sea separates Cumbria in England from Dumfries and Galloway in Scotland? Norman?
St George's Channel.
No. McPhee?
it's the Moray Firth.
Rhodes?
Solway Firth.
The Solway Firth. Oh, 2 in a row! Do you realise in the last second you've got like infinitely more than what you scored the entire time? But you do this. Next one is this. Who was the mother of James I of England? McPhee?
Queen of Scots.
Yeah, of course we had Colin Firth for Solway Firth, we had Cart Gable for Anna Green Gables, Christopher Waltz you've got, and George C. Scott was Patton, even though he declined it or whatever it is. So I'm not sure if I've given you points, so because I like you, I'm going to give you some there anyway. Reset is it's green. I've given him the points when it's green, so I realise that now.
Controversial.
Fine Ruby, Fine Tawny, Fine White, LBV, Fat Marky.
Hot.
Wrong fat McKee.
Lee,
Sherry.
Wrong lead.
Tony,
I thought it was Port as well.
Wrong two lead.
Norman,
No, I'm going to have a sherry when it.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
thinking
No, cabin.
LBV and Special Reserve are all port wines from which brand?
Ah. Yeah. Brown.
that's Sherry.
Charles Coburn and James Coburn have both won Oscars. McPhee, were you going to go Coburn? Okay, well thanks for putting me out
Where I
there.
come from.
Hey?
It's Cockburn where I come from.
Sorry.
Well, it's always a name, Richard said for me.
Yeah, Glenn Whitehouse in Affliction was James Cockburn and The More the Merrier was Benjamin Dinkley. Cockburn, now there's a painful name. I wonder where you got that from. I'd rather be called Cooper. Okay. If you're talking about nominative determination, next question is this. Do or do not, there is no try was quoted by whom while in bed? Fat Marky?
Yoda.
I'm afraid not.
Wrong fat McKee.
McPhee?
Luke Skywalker.
Wrong mark.
Debster?
Amy Farrah Fowler.
Wrong Debster.
While in bed with Leonard during the Big Bang Theory episode The Wheaton Recurrence Bean.
Penny?
He's correct.
Correct B.
Yeah, I did try to rush through that so as not to throw you up on that. Unlucky.
Oh, shit happens.
Yeah, it does. Bean, you've got your points there. Definitely. And run by Moto. Located between junctions 2, Brentford Interchange, Lionel Road, and junction 3 in the 8th. Go on, Lee.
Heston Services.
Yeah, as in Charlton Heston. The only, apart from Scratch, was the only motorway services inside the M25. So, Lee, you've got 2 points there. And next one. What was Alan Jackson's initial job in EastEnders? Likewise, Roger Stiles and Jeff Singleton in Coronation Street both. Ronnie Hale in Emmerdale and Mario in the Nintendo UMP. Is correct. Christopher Plummer was something or other in Hal Fields in Beginners, quite recently, really. Next one is this.
Mine needs resetting.
Reset. We all need resetting.
There we are.
Written for Gertrude Lawrence, which 1930 novel? Tony?
Start.
I'm afraid not. You.
Wrong
I know.
2B.
Which 1930 Noel Coward play features Elliot and Amanda McPhee?
Private Lives?
Is correct.
Correct 1.
Can you work it out?
Elvis?
Their Lives played Rufus Hannessy in Big Country in 1938. What a great tune that is. Please tell me, I'm going to say who made. Owned by Road Chef.
Get that last week.
Yeah, there's a few. There are at least 4.
LightSpeed last week and we're LightSpeed.
Owned by Road Chef and sharing part of its name and with arguably, but not definitely, the most famous person born on February 12, 1809. Name that surface area located at Junction 49, the western terminus of the M4, where it meets the A48 and A483 in Wales. Norman.
Darwin.
No, such a good guess because Darwin is a service station and he was born on that day. It's Pont Abraham. Pont Abraham. Yeah, I'm so disappointed Dave's building put that in for us a month ago, which is complete cock on this. Okay, next one. Whose life, wife, daughter, extended family and work provide much of the subject matter for King of the Hill? That market.
Hank.
Hanks, yes.
Correct Fabric.
I've been all day, still haven't got that.
Portrayed on TV by Danny Harmer, who is McPhee.
Tracy Beaker.
Pressy Beaker, yeah.
Correct
Who
1.
is arguably the most famous creation of Jacqueline Wilson? Spencer Tracy, of course. Tom Hanks, we've had F. Murray Abraham.
Oh, I was thinking Spencer Beaker.
Yes. Spencer Beaker, the man. Okay, McPhee, you've got your points there because it's green. With a 2010 budget, let alone now, of almost $1 million a day. Wow. What is the most significant complex on Merritt Island, Florida? McBee.
Cape Canaveral?
No. McPhee.
Donald Trump's golf course.
No. Fat Marky.
Disney World?
No. Unlucky, it's not been called Cape Canaveral for a long time. It's the Kennedy Space Centre I was looking for. Yeah, it is still called Cape Canaveral, but I'm talking about the complex which is there. So it's Kennedy Space Centre, which is a million, zillion, trillion times better than anything which Disney have produced in Florida. But it's not as good as Frozen or Tangled. Next one. George Kennedy, dragline, cool hand look. Still checking here, boss. Colour and noun wanted.
Sorry?
A colour and noun wanted. Like Green Gables. In the film, the market
Batman.
is correct. In the film The Lion King, what does the adult Simba have around his head and neck? Best answer of the day.
Green, blue, what could it be?
Next one. Which song, written by Lee Wayner and Lupin Fineland, even Tony's not heard of those two guys, popularised by Billie Holiday, follows these opening lines. You've got me on the road, running to and fro, looking high and low. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to reset it. I'm going to give you the first line of the title as well. Because you were just guessing there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if I'm... Three words. McP.
No.
It's coming or going.
That's a difference.
Hang es nagor, I think ing or going.
No.
It was like this plant in the killing
fucking
field.
killing fields.
Christ sake. That's scorpion.
That was number 50, which I set.
Dr. Esnor was also a candidate as well.
Here we go.
The book was in the mouth.
Several of these can power a small digital watch, but what fruit is better known for its juice and zest and over 15 million tonnes a year grown worldwide? A particularly striking example being McP.
Lemon.
Yes.
Correct
Jack
one.
Lemon.
Jack Lemmon was ensign Frank Thurlow Pulver and Mr. Roberts and Harry Stoner in
sorry.
Save the Tiger. We're okay, we're good to go. The 150th edition of which annual was published by Bloomsbury Yearbooks on the 16th of November 2017, a week ago. Let's see.
Whitaker's Almanac.
Think about it.
Correct one.
Yes. Idi Amin. Next one. When are they going to do the Robert Mugabe biopic? I don't know.
When Denzel Washington grows a shit moustache.
Speaking of which, come on, Steve. In which Camden Square does a young oak tree mark the site where many floral tributes were laid in remembrance of those who suffered in the London bombings of July the 7th, 2005? B. Norman. Fat Market.
Slow?
Lee.
Russell.
Correct. Well done.
Kurt Russell. When did he win an Oscar?
Return Escape from New York. Harold Russell was Homer Parrish in The Best Years of Our Lives. The second time that film's got up to date. Won a slew of Oscars. Reset. Kurt Russell. Awesome. Ding, ding, ding. From which town do trains depart to Port Erin, 15 miles away? Does the grandstand... Lee?
Douglas.
Douglas is correct. 9 to go. Starring Daniel Bruhl as Nicky Lauder. Fat Marky.
Rush.
Rush is correct. Number 43. 1356. That's all I've written. Lee.
Poitiers.
Yes.
Correct B.
Obviously, Melvin Douglas won a couple like ages ago. We had Harold Russell. That's Geoffrey Rush was David Hegfort in Shine. All on green. Drink to me only with thine eyes is a lyric. Tony.
Well, it's Ben Johnson.
It is, and that's the exact name of the bloke who won for Sam the Lion in the Last Picture Show in 1971. Reset. The celebration of the evening on the 25th of January. It was Mark.
Bernstein.
2 points.
Correct Fat McGee.
Bernstein. Nutcrackers, tree peas, jays, chuffs, magpies, Lee.
Crow. Crow family.
Yeah, crows is correct.
Correct Lee.
That doesn't do any harm, does it? Crows is correct. Does anybody know of any actor called Crow?
I'm aware of one, yes.
Okay, he won.
How
Yeah.
he won an Oscar is still beyond me, but
Because he's fighting around the world with his little friend Tugger. Next one is this. According to A.A. Milne, Winnie the Pooh lived in the forest all by himself under what name? Tony?
Saunders.
He's correct.
Correct Tony.
George Saunders was Alison DeWitt in the 1950 film All About Eve, multi-Oscar winning film, and Russell Crowe obviously was, not obviously, but was definitely Gladiator. We've got 3 to go on the 31st of December 1759. Which company took out a 9,000-year lease at £45 per annum for a then disused brewery at Lee?
No one.
McP.
Guinness.
Guinness is the correct answer. Alec Guinness played Lieutenant Colonel L. Nicholson DSO in Bridge on the River Kwai. With 2 questions to go, McPee's on 14, Tony's on 10, Beanie's on 10, Fat Mackie's on 9.
Can't do it.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Still good neck.
Let's have a go at this. The first in a 7-volume series. Name the 1969 autobiography about the early years of American writer and poet Maya Angelou. Tony.
I know why Cage Bird sings.
Correct, Tony.
Yeah, Nicolas Cage.
Another Oscar winner we're all scratching.
Well, Kiss of the Vampire?
That wasn't
Vampire's Kiss? No.
Las Vegas, wasn't it?
It was Las Vegas, yeah. I don't know. Last question coming up. This is possibly
The bees.
possibly the best question I've ever written. So, run by Moto. Another series. Joe John Hurd of Wallsend-on-Tyne has written, disgusted, Fat Marky,
Denzel Washington.
stopped off to buy some cigarettes for me nana with withdrawal symptoms and was charged $14.95 for 19 GPS menthol Super Kings. Disgraceful price services. About which stop between Scott's Corner and Durham is Washington is correct. So the run up the scores there, we can see that.
Why did it start as a gully accent?
Well, I couldn't do it, but anyway. I can't believe that. 19. But did you even put 19 cigarettes in a packet? Rhodes and Norman, you drew. Get in there. Lee on 6, Debster on 7, Bean 10, Fat Market 11, Tony 12, and McP on 14. And here is the musical. We will pass it round this way with the musical medal. And the song we shall sing is Do You Want to Build a Snowman? Pass it down when music stops, get the medal. Ride a bike around the hall. I never see you anymore. Not even talking to the pictures on the wall. Hang in there, Joan. We used to be best buddies, and now we're not. I wish you would tell me. It's Michael McFarlane! Double medal. Oh, I'll have to put that on Facebook. Well done, guys. Another. There's no continuity about this because who knows when these are appearing.
Yeah, okay, I'll tell you about it.
Thank you, everybody. Bye bye.